actually, because in these days you have to take inspiration from each other and give inspiration to each other. So the energy is very, very important during these 2 days.
The motive of this program is to make you Crown Ambassador, to make your journey smooth and easy. So please be with us. You might be having different problems in your life, your sorrows. Kindly please keep aside your sorrows outside the hall. And this venue is completely dedicated to transform yourself as a Crown Ambassador. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Wow!
Fantastic.
So, let the camp officially start.
Let the camp officially start and to officially address the audience and to have the words of welcome. We have the chairman of Direct Selling Association in the UAE and the chief marketing officer of DXN Globe. Please put your hands together and join us to welcome Mr.
SALEEM SHAJEER.
Wow. Good morning. What an energy. I feel like speaking so many things now. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? For what?
Crown Ambassador!
Are you ready to become a Crown Ambassador of DXN? Wow, great. So, I'm going to talk about the big leap that our great company is going to have in the coming 5 years. Past 31 years, we have been preparing the kitchen to feed the entire world. And the next 5 years, we're gonna take a big leap so that after 5 years, each and every household in this world will be known about this company called DXN. So let me first ask a question to you. What is the current ranking of DXN in direct selling industry? Anybody who knows the answer, you can scream it out loudly. 5?
Number 1!
No. 5? 1? Any other answer? 8? Who said 8? Who said 8? 8? Can you stand up? 8. You said 8. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, note this person who said 8. My entire presentation is gonna be addressing him, not you all. Ladies and gentlemen, let me make it very clear to you. DXN is not the 8, not the 7, not the 6, not the 5, not the 4, not the 3, not the 2, the number 1 company in the entire world. Sir, by the end of my presentation, I will again ask you this question. And I need to check the rank with you. What is DXN's rank? Ladies and gentlemen, let me make it very clear. My presentation is to prove in front of you that DXN is the number 1 direct selling company in the world currently. And all of you who wish to become a Crown Ambassador, it is essential that you need to know that you are working for the best company in the world. Production capacity. Let us talk about production capacity. You know, we are selling Ganoderma, the red mushroom. who is selling Ganoderma in the world. But there was a study to analyze the production capacity of Ganoderma companies, and DXN has turned out to be the largest cultivator of Ganoderma in the world. Our main product, we have already become the masters of the globe. Not the number 8, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Not the number 8 in Ganoderma production, it is number 1. Okay. And one of the most favorite products of you all, spirulina. It is more popular than Ganoderma in the world. And there was another study to know the spirulina cultivation company's capacity, and DXN has turned out to be the largest spirulina cultivator in the world. With the opening of factory in China, Ningxia, DXN has turned out to be the largest cultivator of spirulina in the world. Ganoderma and spirulina, both these products, we are the number 1 company in the world. And now, when you talk about all the direct selling companies in the world, there are companies from USA, there are companies from Germany, there are companies from Japan, there are companies from China, there are companies from different countries of Asia. Putting all these companies together, you analyze the production capacity of each and every company. How do you measure the production capacity? By checking the number of factories that each and every company possesses. And DXN turned out to be the direct selling company which is having the maximum number of factories in the world. We have got 15 factories across the globe. 15 factories. And you know the second biggest company in terms of production capacity, they have only 6 factories. Only 6 factories. Now you will be thinking, why DXN has got so many factories, but still DXN is not the number 1 in sales in the world? I have the answer. You know, all those direct selling companies which are ahead of us in terms of sales, they have started much years before than DXN started, and they have already opened all the countries like big direct selling countries like Japan, like China, like Brazil, like Argentina. All these countries have already opened by them. So they are having massive sales from those countries. But for the past 31 years, DXN was struggling to supply the products to entire world because our demand was increasing, but our supply was not increasing in that pace. As Shabi told, every day, every minute, every second, we are getting one new customer. So we are not able to supply to all the world. So what our Honorable Chairman, Dr. Lim had envisioned, let us prepare the kitchen first. Let us build the factories first. And we have done that already. We have got the maximum number of factories now. Now, very soon, we gonna open big mammoth direct selling countries like China, like Japan, like Algeria, like Egypt, Tunisia, Brazil. Brazil we have already opened. Argentina, by the end of this year, we are going to open Argentina. When we open all these countries, mammoth direct selling countries, then immediately our sales is gonna go up. And that is the big leap that we are talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, have you heard the company called Google?
Yeah.
Have you heard the company called Microsoft? Have you heard the company called Amazon? Let me tell you, let me make it very clear that our plans, which which is behind the curtains are sufficient enough to take our company into the league of these best companies in the world within 5 years. Within 5 years. DXN Cyber will. The most beautiful corporate office ever built by a direct selling company belongs to DXN. DXN Cyber will. 1 kilometer long corporate office. You know, sir, that is not the 8th best building in Malaysia that has got the award for the best commercial building in Malaysia. Not the 8th best, the best commercial building in Malaysia. So ladies and gentlemen, when you land in Kuala Lumpur, our Honorable Crown Ambassador Laszlo was telling, when we land in Kuala Lumpur in flight, we can see the corporate HQ of DXN. And we have got the Palm Award for the best commercial building in Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you one thing to check. You go to Google and check the corporate office of different direct selling companies, and you can understand that you are representing the company which has got the most beautiful corporate office among all direct selling companies in the world. And let me announce before you, we have acquired 3 gold mines. DXN is the only direct selling company which has got the proud possession of 3 gold mines. And we are going to extract gold. Let me make it very clear. The next 5 years, you are gonna be hearing surprises from DXN each and every day. You will be getting one surprising news from DXN each and every day. Because this company is growing in that fast pace. Ladies and gentlemen, last year we have listed in Stock Exchange, Kuala Lumpur Stock Exchange. Many people still does not understand the value of this listing. Direct selling industry generally having many scam companies, many scheme companies, many money chain companies, many Ponzi schemes. Everybody is operating under the label of direct selling. So when we talk about direct selling or DXN to a new person, you must be facing this difficulty that when we talk about this one, immediately they say, oh, this is direct selling, I don't need. This is direct selling company, I don't need. Ladies and gentlemen, they are telling that because of the lack of credibility, because they wonder whether this company will exist after few years. Ladies and gentlemen, many companies are there, scapegoat companies, which are here to run away. But DXN is not like that, and this is the proof for that. You know, when we do the listing process, you can understand, if you know about listing, the authority will go through each and every document of the company which is going to be listed. That's a vigorous due diligence process. And DXN has undergone through that due diligence process, and that's the reason why we have become listed. And listed as halal company, which has not, which does not pay interest and which does not earn interest. So, for all the Islamic audiences here, that is a fact which needs to be noted. We have taken a huge land in Guyana and Morocco. You know for what? Because we are going for agroforestry. Agroforestry in the sense that if we have cooked up farms, maybe we will not be getting the right raw material, the best raw material. So, in order to get the naturally grown raw materials, we have started acquiring huge lands in Guyana and Morocco in order to cultivate different products, coffee, different products like that, which will be used as raw materials for DXN production. And let me tell you one thing very clearly. Sir, to you, sir, hello sir. To you, let me tell you one thing clearly. You compare all the other direct selling companies in the world and see whether any direct selling company is having so many factories and so many farms, and whether there is any direct selling company which is oriented in agriculture. You know, we are not only a direct selling company, we are an agri-tech company, we are a biotech company, we are an agriculture company. You need to understand that. You put all other direct selling companies on one side and DXN on one side, because DXN concentrate on production and direct selling is our arm for the marketing. Please understand this fact that behind the curtain, we are a very strong company, and that is the reason why when you give DXN product to any other person, that person immediately becomes a fan of DXN product, because we are putting out the best products in the world. I'm standing in Dubai, and you know, for the past 19 years, the Honorable Royal Family of Dubai is the consumer of DXN coffee. For the past 19 years, ladies and gentlemen, just think about this fact. They have the power and money to purchase any coffee in the world. But for the past 19 years, they have never changed their coffee from DXN to another brand. No. Why? Because we are selling the best coffee in the world. We are selling the best coffee in the world. We are selling the best Ganoderma mushroom in the world. We are selling the best spirulina in the world. Each and every product that we are selling is a history by itself. So when you represent DXN, you need to understand the crust of DXN. You need to understand the focus that our chairman is giving for ensuring the quality of products. UAE and Saudi Arabia, we are going to have high-end farming. You know what is high-end farming? We are going to produce certain premium products from UAE and Saudi Arabia. UAE, yesterday we have gone and seen a land of around 10 acres. We are going to acquire 10 acres of land in UAE. And we are going to acquire 50 acres of land in Saudi Arabia. 50 acres of land in Saudi Arabia. You know, the plan is big. Very big. This company is going to make ripples across the globe in the next 5 years. Let me make it very clear. 50 acres of land in Saudi Arabia and 10 acres of land in UAE we have already taken. And hello sir, are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? Yeah. Please take care about the translation, because I need to talk to you after this meeting. See this, India, we have built one of the best factories of DXN in the world. And last week, DXN factory was in the entire newspapers and TV channels of India. You know why? Because we have cultivated saffron in a room. We have cultivated saffron in a room. And you know saffron, how precious for this part of the world and for the entire globe. Saffron is a very costly, very precious product. And we have cultivated within a room saffron. And many ministers in India is calling Dr. Rajesh Savera, who is behind this, he is around here. Many ministers are calling him to visit the farm, because this was considered as one of the biggest achievements any agri-tech company has done in India. So the same thing is going to happen here. In UAE, in Saudi Arabia, we are going to include dates in our production, in the future production in Saudi Arabia and UAE. So everywhere we are going to come up with new customized products suitable for the market. In Peru, we are going to build a huge factory. In Bolivia, Peru, Peru. ¿Estás listo? ¿Estás listo? Oh my God, you're from Peru. Great. The #1 selling company of DXN in the world, Peru. Peru, we are going to build a mini cyberville in Peru and Bolivia. You know, you can see beautiful HQs, headquarters of DXN across the globe now in the next 5 years. Early this year, we had World Federation of Direct Selling Associations conference here, international conference. And you know who was the platinum sponsor? The platinum sponsor, the main sponsor was DXN. And the second sponsor, the gold sponsor, was the company, American company, which is now #1 in sales. Ladies and gentlemen, we have already started shouting out to the world that, see, there is a small company called DXN which is growing very fast and which is going to overtake all the direct selling companies in the world. And this month, November, on 18th, 19th and 20th, International Halal Exhibition is going to happen here in Dubai, in World Trade Center. And the MIHAS, Malaysia International Halal Showcase. The MIHAS is the halal body. First time they are arranging this halal exhibition outside Malaysia. You know what? We are the largest halal exporting company in Malaysia. We are the #1 largest. Sir, not the #8. #1 halal exporter from Malaysia, and we are going to become the official sponsor, the main sponsor of this halal exhibition. So 18, 19 and 20, if some of you are around and if some of you can come down, you will be able to see this exhibition, MIHAS exhibition powered by DXN. And now, sir, how many direct selling companies has got a private jet? Only few companies. Even though they have private jets, they use it to commute their management or their chairman and things like that. But here we have a company which is known as DXN, which has purchased a $25 million worth of private jet in order to commute the Crown ambassadors. The Crown ambassadors. You know, you wish to become a Crown ambassador and the company has already done the facilities for you. And Professor, could you please stand up? All the Crown ambassadors, how many Crown ambassadors are around? Mr. Laszlo, Mr. Ryan, could you please stand up? Could you please stand up? Mr. Gani, Madam Nodira. Yeah. Great, Mr. Usman, the US Crown ambassador. See, all these people who are standing, they are the Crown ambassadors right now. And most of them have already flew in this flight and others are waiting to be flying. So ladies and gentlemen, the one and only direct selling company in the entire world which has purchased a $25 million worth of private jet to give you the better lifestyle is DXN. Sir, those 7 companies which are ahead of DXN, how many of them are giving private jet to their customers? No one. Wait for the translation, but my answer is no one. No other company is doing all these things. You need to understand that. We are not the 5, not the 4, not the 3, not the 2, not the any other number. Is #1 company. Let me make it very clear. In order to become a Crown ambassador, there is a strategy. Would you like to listen to the strategy? You know, we are into customer-to-customer business, C2C business. So when you are looking for new customer, you need to be very specific on the quality of that person. Why I am telling this? Shabi had told that 65 Crown Ambassadors are across the globe. So there was a study which we have done in order to analyze the pace of these Crown Ambassadors. And 4 Crown Ambassadors, the fastest 4 Crown Ambassadors. Let me explain that. The 4th fastest Crown Ambassador in the world is Alma Zaragoza. And Alma Zaragoza was popular before joining DXN. She was Crown Ambassador of another company. And the third fastest Crown Ambassador, her name is Sheikha Al-Amri. She is from Saudi Arabia. She was a digital media influencer before joining DXN. And the second fastest Crown Ambassador, Madam Nodira. Madam Nodira, could you please stand up? From Uzbekistan. You know, all this team, they knew Nodira before she joined DXN. What I am telling is that she was popular before joining DXN. And the fastest Crown Ambassador currently in the history of DXN is Madam Amira Al-Yubi, Allah Yarhamah. She, unfortunately, she passed away. She was having around 3 million followers in Snapchat, social media, before joining DXN. You know, when these 4 ladies, somebody might have enrolled them into DXN. Once they came into their team, immediately their team growth exploded. Their income shot up. Because these ladies, these people were popular before joining DXN. Now, in the current day world, there are many digital media influencers who are very popular among their followers. Try to get those type of people in your team, and I'm telling you, I'm guaranteeing you, your path towards Crown Ambassadorship will be very fast if you get people like that. So concentrate on people who are famous and bring them to DXN, and then you can become a Crown Ambassador as fast as possible. Now, the independent convention by leaders. 60% of our sale is happening in Latin America. And what is the reason? Because they are independent from management. You know, whose business is this? This is leaders' business, not management's business. You need to understand that. When you join DXN, from that moment onwards, you need to close your eyes and you need to envision yourself in your mind that I am the company. DXN is not the company, I am the company. I am going to build my organization from here. I am going to recruit more people, then my organization will become big. And that is my company. I need to be independent. In Peru and Bolivia, around 20 international independent conventions are happening every year, not organized by the management. You know, you can see this event, massive event, organized by a leader, not by the management. You know, this entire event is organized by management. But what I am telling is that when you are in direct selling or DXN business, you yourself need to think yourself as a company. Once you start doing that, your organization's growth will be very fast, I'm telling you. You need to detach from the management for the marketing. You need to inform the management that you are going to announce an event, you are going to do an independent convention. All those things can be given a heads up to the management. But when it comes to the case of organizing, you bring all your diamonds or all your star rubies or star agents and tell them, let us organize an event, and massive event by ourselves, not by the company. And that event, We will make it very colorful and attractive and bring new people from all your side to attend that event. So once that event has done, the next day, your team will be full of new people. Because all these people who are under your team will be bringing new people. So in that manner, your growth will be much faster. So independent conventions and popular people, you take home this as a message to incorporate in your DXN business. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you will be finding a change from this program. We have arranged unbelievable speakers list for this program, and you are going to witness that. Learn from them. The next 2 days, learn from them. You know, DXN does not make you financially successful or health-wise successful. It makes you free. When you are free, totally free, you will become financially free, you will become free of worries, you will become free of problems, and you are going to enjoy the rest of your life in the best possible manner. Ladies and gentlemen, with that note, I would like to end my session and wish you all the best. Go Crown Ambassador. Thank you so much.